Any progress on your COVID bill?
I'm sorry?
Do you support passing COVID relief through budget reconciliation?
I support passing COVID relief with support from Republicans if we can get it, but the COVID relief has to pass. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Thank you.
There you go, the first edition of Chopper Talk for President Biden, and that brings us back to Senator Cotton. You heard what the president said. He'd like to pass COVID relief with Republicans, but is prepared to do it without. There's talk among Democrats that they'll do this through the reconciliation process, which would require just a simple majority. And I'm wondering what happened to the bipartisan cooperation that there was between Republicans and Democrats late last year to get the last COVID relief bill done. That seems to have evaporated pretty quickly.
John, this is another disappointing development of Joe Biden after preaching unity last week, immediately empowering Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer to go it along. As you said, we passed multiple bills last year, starting in March with the CARES Act, finishing up in late December, that spent trillions of dollars to give needed relief to the American people and fund the record development of so many vaccines, help schools stay open or get back open, as the case may be. We're happy to work together on a bipartisan bill that would actually address those needs.
That Missouri Democratic Congresswoman Cori Bush moved her office after Bush says that Greene berated her and her staff in a hallway. That's a bit alarming. How long can House Republican leaders go on and ignore these issues that are being brought up by Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah, pretty disturbing report from Congresswoman Bush there. Marjorie Taylor Greene, by the way, has responded with a video that she claims is of the incident. It's essentially a selfie-style video in which she can be heard yelling back and forth with someone who we don't see on camera. So it's not entirely clear what's going on here, but the lack of response from Republican leadership is the thing to watch here. These resolutions about censure or expulsion, other things that have been raised in discussions of Ms. Greene are not going to go anywhere unless Republican leadership decide that they, in fact, think her behavior is unacceptable and they want to address it. They, in the person of Kevin McCarthy, would have the authority to revoke her committee memberships, for example. And it's just unclear whether there is appetite there among the leadership to take her on directly, or if perhaps they want to just sort of see where this goes. There's no discussion, no leaks, no any indication that they're intending to move quickly to do anything about what's become sort of a controversy a day from this freshman lawmaker.